Today in the early evening hours at around 6 p.m., a 14-year-old Palestinian boy from the West Bank city of Jenin came here to this residential neighborhood in the city of Bnei Brak, a very Jewish religious city. He came here with a household kitchen knife and stabbed a 20-year-old man. The man is in light, moderate condition in the hospital. Let's take a listen to what he said about the attack and how he experienced it.
I was walking down the street when the attacker approached me. I didn't know him. I thought he was coming to punch me. I felt something and then he ran away. As he ran, I realized that I had been stabbed in the arm. I shouted to people, "I've been stabbed! I've been stabbed!" I immediately called the police. There were also rescue forces there. They immediately treated me and evacuated me to the hospital.
The 28-year-old victim was indeed lucky that ambulances were very close by. We also had the chance to speak to one of the paramedics who was here on the scene. Let's take a listen.
We were sitting inside the ambulance here near the square. One of my volunteers went down to a shop. As he stepped out, we were notified that a man is stabbing people nearby. We immediately went down and loaded the victim into the ambulance. We bandaged him to stop the bleeding. He suffered a deep stab wound in his arm. He was then evacuated to the hospital in light condition. We did not confront the terrorist. We carried the wounded man to the ambulance. The terrorist immediately threw his knife on the road and ran away.
This attack is perceived as a direct reaction to Israel's large-scale operation today in the city of Jenin, where 8 Palestinians were killed. The 14-year-old Palestinian boy from that city came here reportedly with his father and his brother, who were also arrested. And there are many questions remaining. First and foremost, how was that 14-year-old Palestinian boy from Jenin able to enter the city of Bnei Brak? Now, the municipality mayor, Rabbi Avram Rubinstein, has announced that police presence will be increased in the city. He also called upon residents to be especially vigilant in these days here, as people are expecting or are afraid of possible more retaliatory attacks. The mayor also said that it is strictly forbidden to employ Palestinians without a working permit on, for example, construction sites, which is a relatively common practice in Israel. Now, people here also feel reminded of a similar attack that happened a bit over a year ago, where a Palestinian gunman shot dead 5 people here also in the city of Bnei Brak. As of now, it is a calm evening. Everything seems as usual, but of course, especially Israeli security forces are on very high alert, also especially now here in the city after today's attack.